It emerged from the work of a group of faith-based women who were part of an extraordinary generation of men and women who either chose to remain or embed themselves in this community more than 40 years ago, when it was very, very economically depressed. It was described as an economic wasteland, the most dangerous and the poorest community in America. And these women had been doing emergency assistance work for many, many years. They'd been teaching children to read and mothers to sew, and they were bagging groceries and sending them out the back door of churches and visiting young people in prison. And they realized that if the community was truly going to survive and young people could stay here to raise their own families, they were going to have to look at some of these issues through a different lens. And they realized that what young people needed was employment. So they began by creating small businesses around the talents and the skills of the folks they met. This restaurant opened in 2006. We are a pre-employment training, stabilization, and job placement program for folks with chronic barriers to employment. There are a lot of training programs out there. Oftentimes they involve a quick resume after a very, very short assessment, and you're off looking for a job, and it's only a week or two long. And that's because they're publicly funded, and there isn't much incentive to invest in the folks we spend our days with. Our program is perhaps a year long, and what we really are trying to teach people is the culture of the workplace. Industry will tell you that they're prepared to train people to do just about anything, but what they can't do is teach people how to interact with others next to them on the line, or how to use a supervisor, or what's the difference between an inside voice or an outside voice, or what's public or private information. That's the stuff they write books about you're supposed to be learning in kindergarten. But if you haven't had the luxury of someone moving you through different environments and giving you feedback, you don't learn that. So we're trying to teach the culture of a very, very foreign environment. And we begin as benevolent employers and then become more and more challenging and demanding as folks stick with us. But it's to prepare them to interact with the larger economic community.
My name is Venice Smith, and currently I work as a cashier and as a cook on certain days, and I've been here roughly 9 months. Venice on Vine has benefited me as far as my communication skills and overall dealing with others.
What I've learned to enjoy is just watching people walk out the front door. A lot of them never look back, and that's okay. But it is fun, it is exciting to meet someone who came to us from a car down on the river or a bench at the Greyhound bus station, who leaves here with a place of their own and a job and some sense of control over their lives.
It's a relaxing, fun environment, just like one big family.